Arman Tsarukyan has given a huge update regarding his next fight.
Разговоры ведут о декабре.
Top UFC lightweight contender Arman Tsarukyan recently discussed the timeline for a potential title fight against champion Islam Makhachev. In an interview, Tsarukyan revealed that the two were initially slated to face off in October, but the timing didn't work out. Now, according to Tsarukyan, the fight is expected to happen at UFC 310 in December.
Есть какие-то временные рамки, вот по твоим ощущениям, когда этот бой с Исламом состоится и состоится ли он?
Ну, он должен был состояться в октябре, но сейчас перенесли его. Просто разговоры ведут о декабре.
То есть в декабре этот бой может состояться с Исламом. А если все-таки случится так, что Ислам не сможет восстановиться до этого времени, будет ли бой за временный пояс?
Я думаю, что смотря когда он вернется, если он там, допустим, ему нужна будет операция, и он там понимает, что он вернется только весной, тогда я думаю, что ведут временный пояс.
Makhachev is currently healing from a hand injury he suffered against Dustin Poirier at UFC 302, but is expected to make his return by the end of this year. The Dagestani also plans on jumping up 2 divisions to fight for the middleweight belt soon. Another guy who wants to fight for the middleweight belt is former UFC light heavyweight champion Jiří Procházka, who recently gave his thoughts on champion Dricus du Plessis.
Jestli vyhraje du Plessis, tak tam půjdu, trošku tam vymetu a vezmu si pás.
Jiří Procházka has once again expressed interest in potentially moving down to middleweight. In a recent interview, he explained how he has the size, power, and skill to take out most top guys in the division.
Ale ten rest prostě v té light heavyweight, protože se v ní cítím fakt dobře, cítím se silnej, cítím se rychlej, i když kluci tam jsou prostě o něco těžší, skoro všichni, tak musím říct, že já nemám problém s nima jako nějak zametat prostě silově nebo fyzicky nebo jakkoliv.
Dricus du Plessis seems to be in high demand right now because not only Makhachev and Procházka, but UFC light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira also wants to lock horns with the South African. Unfortunately, Robert Whittaker thinks that's a bad idea.
Honestly, I don't think that's a good fight for him.
The reason why Whittaker says that is because he thinks the cut down to 185 for Pereira, who walks at around 230 pounds, would be massive. More so, Rob thinks DDP is just too vicious for a drained Pereira, so that's why he hopes the Brazilian stays where he is.
Like when you move up to light heavyweight, moving back down is tricky. And it's not like you move up for one fight. He's stayed up there. He's been fighting up there for a while now, so it would take a lot out of him to get down, and Dricus is so strong there.
Du Plessis most recently fought at UFC 305, where he choked Israel Adesanya out in the 4th round of a highly competitive fight. While most of the MMA community praised Du Plessis for producing a world-class performance, Pereira saw something everyone missed. He thinks Adesanya was injured because he wasn't throwing enough low kicks.
Eu não sei, né, como que o Israel tava, porque a gente tá ali, né, a gente não fala de lesão, não fala do que acontece, de problemas, a gente tá ali, quer lutar, quer ganhar, sem dar desculpas, né? Então, talvez o Adesanya tinha uma lesão, não sei. Pode ver que ele chutou muito pouco, né? E coisas que eu falo, aquele chute por dentro do Adesanya, é muito bom. Não é todo mundo que consegue fazer isso, mas ele consegue fazer isso muito bem.
Adesanya was surprised to learn that Pereira predicted everything correctly, but he wasn't completely shocked, considering how well the two know each other. Here is what Izzy said through X. It's weird how this guy knows me. It's like we've spent hours studying each other's moves and fought multiple times or something. I mean that. Pereira also had a lot to say about Magomed Ankalaev, the rightful #1 contender for the UFC light heavyweight title, according to many. When the UFC announced a light heavyweight title fight between Alex Pereira and Khalil Rountree at UFC 307, most fans and professionals were blown out of the water because they expected Ankalaev to fight for the belt. The Dagestani was booked to fight Alexander Rakic just a month before the Pereira vs. Rountree announcement. In a recent YouTube video, Pereira claimed that Ankalaev was offered a fight, but he turned it down.
Muitas pessoas me perguntam, e eu sempre quis lutar com o Ankalaev, mas eu joguei isso para a organização, deixei bem claro, né? Vim aqui falar para vocês, deixei bem claro, mas o Ankalaev não quis lutar comigo, né? Eu não sei o motivo, se é aonde ia lutar, se ele não queria lutar, né? Ele não é campeão, ele não tá na posição de escolher nada, eu acho que é a oportunidade que aparece, ele não quis aproveitar.
Ankalaev has fired back at Pereira by calling him a liar. Here is what the Dagestani said in a series of tweets. This is the biggest lie. This is not man style. Alex Pereira, you are a liar. You said I turned fight down against you. Dana White and Mick Maynard never offered me a fight against you. I'm gonna make you eat your word after I handle my business. This man is a liar. He's making stuff up. I'm gonna punish him after I handle my business. Will Ankalaev put his money where his mouth is whenever he gets the chance? With so much happening in the UFC light heavyweight division, Pereira has gone back to repairing tires. The UFC light heavyweight champion has been dominating the world's best MMA fighter since 2021. But his journey started from humble beginnings. At 37, Pereira dropped out of school and worked at a local tire shop and as a bricklayer's assistant before pursuing greatness in kickboxing. In a recent Instagram story, Poatan was seen fixing tires again, a nod to his early days. UFC fans were blown away by Pereira's skills and for still being an expert at his old job, despite not having all the luxuries in the world at his disposal. One fan said, "You can tell he used to take a lot of pride in his job by how quickly he can still do it." Another one said, "Must be an incredible feeling when your hard work takes you from the regular job to the top of the world." Last but not the least, Ronda Rousey is never coming back.
It's not happening.
Rousey, who last fought in 2016, was rumored to make a comeback at UFC 300, the biggest event in the promotion's history. However, Dana White quickly shut down the speculation, openly stating that Rousey was never considered since she's happily retired and focused on raising her family. Although it's been nearly 8 years since her last UFC fight, Rousey enjoys that her name still comes up now and then. However, she assures everyone that there's no chance she'll ever fight again.
It's nice to feel missed, I guess. But yeah, it's not happening. I'm just not neurologically fit to compete anymore at the highest level. I just can't.
So these were today's top stories. Have something to say? Let us know in the comments below. To stay up to date with the latest happenings in the world of MMA and boxing, please subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.